I hope you guys are ready because these house guests have been living in that house for a few days now. The live feeds have finally cut on and we've missed a couple days of gameplay, so there is a lot to catch you guys up on. The house dynamics are everywhere now and it's kind of hard to see where everybody stands, but don't worry because I got y'all covered. We already have our first HOH and some possible nominees for the week, so things are moving right along in the house. But before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. Here on my channel, I do regular recaps on the feeds. I try to keep them short and sweet, and I try to do a little bit of gameplay analysis in there too. So if you want a more in-depth look into what actually goes on in the game, this is the place to be. Now, let's get started. So it is currently, at the time of this recording, 3 days into the Big Brother house, and we've kind of missed a lot. When the feeds came back on, we could see that there were already some light alliances and even a budding showmance forming already. You can tell how excited I am for that one. The first HOH of the season has also already been crowned, and you will literally never guess who it is. Angela, y'all. Angela, the mama, is our first HOH, and I'm not even playing with you right now. I wasn't able to tell what kind of competition it was, but I just think it is so awesome that one of the oldest people in the house was able to come out and pull out a win right off the bat. So I'm going to start by kind of explaining this game from Angela's perspective, since she's the one in charge this week. First of all, it seems like her intentions are really good from the start because she wants to form this big majority alliance of 9. 9 is the goal. Her ideal 9 includes her, Joseph, Cam, Brooklyn, Quinn, Rubina, Chelsie, Leah, and Cedric. So for right now, I'm just gonna say that this group, Angela's group, is good for right now. No, they haven't technically met or made it official or chosen any alliance names. I doubt they've even all been in the same room together. But these are the people that Angela feels is the closest to her right now, so I think they're good. On the other hand, it also seems like little Miss Angela has gotten herself some ops in the game already. We hear Makensy talking mad shit about taking Angela out.
I think Angela, no matter how much I love her, needs to go the fuck home. She needs to go. She's a threat, a big threat. Yeah. And like, I think that she's a social threat. Like, I don't think she's a physical threat or mental threat. I think she's a social threat. And at the very end of the game, like, people are going to want to vote for her. America's going to want to help her. Like, she's a mom. Like, she's kicking ass.
And we hear Matt say the same thing. In fact, Angela is kind of rightfully paranoid of Matt right now because, number one, she knows that he is a stronger dude in the house. And number two, she knows that something's kind of up with him. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. Matt runs his mouth a lot, okay? Damn, that guy can talk.
He gets serious. His mustache. He's like, and I was like, let's ride, baby. He was like,
Shape-shifting is working. You do it that way. Like
This man was in the storage room for hours last night talking game to literally whoever came in the room at the time. It didn't matter who you were. There was even this storage room alliance that formed at some point, which honestly seems kind of fake from now because it's just people from all over different groups.
hey, this is 5. I think Joseph is the 6th that I trust the most right here.
Yeah, Timmy.
You know, but just for this combo. Just for
So while that alliance is shaky, it also does show that there's just a lot going on in the house right now that the HOH is not privy to. And a lot of people from Angela's group were in the storage room group too. So we're just going to have to see what all information from that gets passed up to her. But, and you guys are going to love this one. Despite Angela's gut feelings about Matt and Makensy in the game, she actually has totally different targets in mind. Apparently, as part of the twist, she has to nominate 4 people this week. And she wants that 4 people to be the 4 people who actually aren't making any waves in the house at all. The people who have no pull in the game, the outsiders, which is Lisa, Kimo, and Kenny. See, I knew Kenny's ass would be on the chopping block early. Apparently, he's the consensus choice just because he's not really talking game with anybody. Instead, he's just talking about football and sausages.
It really is kind of a consensus.
Oh, okay.
And if
He's not doing game with. He's not doing game. I even walked over to him and like kind of made it, and we were just sitting in the kitchen, no one was around, and it ended up talking about sausage again.
Oh my God.
And Angela also says that she wants him out because he's old like her, and so she sees him as the competition. But given the way some of these comps have historically benefited younger people, I just don't think that's the right call at all. Sorry, Angela. I want Angela to make a big move here, of course, because it is more fun and it's better feeds, but also I think it's probably better for her game in the long run, right? But like I said, Matt is starting to talk a lot, y'all. He'll talk to anybody, so he is starting to gain numbers in the game, so that is a little bit risky. And it also looks like there's a budding showmance going on between him and Makensy too, so that's also something to look out for. I don't know how these people got into a showmance already 3 days in. I mean, they should barely even know each other, right? I'm sure production and some of the casuals will eat this little romance thing up, but I'm just over it already. God, I hate showmances. Sorry, I hate showmances and I hate PDA. Did I say that? So that's kind of where the meat of the game seems to be right now. And overall, the 2 players that I have to highlight from the whole night also happen to be my 2 winner picks, Quinn and Joseph. They both seem to be doing fantastic so far, and every time they're not in a room, everybody in that room has nothing but fantastic things to say about both of them.
Did you hear anybody specifically say they really liked me?
Yes. Who specifically said it? Quinn, for sure.
Okay, so.
I think it might have been Leah.
Oh, yeah, Leah.
Okay.
You're cool, yeah.
Okay. Chelsie, obviously.
Yes, I love Chelsie.
Obviously, Cedric.
Like, literally, Angela is talking about how she wants to target all the athletic people. And then Brooklyn's like, oh, well, Quinn's an athlete. He can run a 4-minute mile. And then Angela is just like, oh, no, not Quinn. We all love Quinn, not him. Amazing. And I also want to give a special shout out here to Chelsie and Cedric, because despite coming into this week with their disadvantages, they both seem pretty safe and solid for not hitting the block. And then I know there's a few players that I haven't mentioned yet at all. First is Tucker, who I didn't really see on the feeds last night, but apparently he made it clear to people that he wasn't interested in doing alliances or really playing the game or doing any of that stuff yet until he got to know people more. Yep, he's one of those. Because of this, it doesn't seem like Tucker is really in a good spot for a lot of people. Some people like Matt were kind of gossiping about him a lot and how he's playing the game. So that's definitely something to look out for there. But as of right now, this game is so messy that I really feel like he could just slide through the week. And then we have T-Kor, who sounds like she was maybe a possibility for a nomination earlier in the week, but since then things have cooled down a lot for her, and it sounds like she's going to be pretty safe too. But still, it's definitely not a good sign that she's considered an outsider in the game. I don't think she's made any sort of alliance or game bonds with anybody yet, so I just want her to get into the field a little bit more. Okay, I think that covers everybody in one way or another. Again, there's still a lot of smaller parts moving around and little bonds forming here and there, but that's just the overview. For now, I'm just waiting next to see how the hell Angela won this comp and what's going to happen with this big nomination twist. Apparently, there's going to be some extra veto-like competition this week to help get another person on the block, so we're just gonna have to see what's up with that. I'll be back later to update you all with the veto results, but until then, bye.